know you guys are up 21-16 in the first half. You guys come on the second half, you won a huge scoring run. Talk a bit about what we talked about halftime and that led to that second half scoring surge.
It was all about energy. We went on a good run to start the first half, and you know, we just had to keep our energy up and pick ourselves up, and they threw a little 1-2-2 zone and a 2-3, so it was all about staying disciplined and finding our shots and hitting them.
You know, you guys, you led the way with 10 points, but basically everybody that played, except for 2 players, scored.
10 people scored.
Yeah, talk a bit about, you know, how, you know, the team in general, you know, getting 10 girls to score, what that means to the team.
It just shows how deep we are. You know what I mean? We have people coming off the bench who can put in quality minutes, and I think it just shows how just great of a team we are. You know what I mean? Like, teams can't just come out and say, oh, we got to lock down this player, we got to lock down this player, because any night it can be someone else.
Lauren, first half you guys jump out to a lead, they kind of come back. It's kind of back and forth a little bit, but in the second half you guys open the second half with a huge scoring run. And I was scoring 38-20. You talk a bit about, you know, the halftime and then coming off the second half.
Yeah, I mean, we definitely started the game strong, and I think when they kind of went into that zone, it kind of caught us off guard a little bit, and we weren't moving the ball as well and getting as many open shots. But then we talked about it, made some adjustments at halftime, and just talked about how we needed to get on the glass, get out in transition, so that zone wouldn't really affect us. And then it was just about energy and effort, and we kind of came out strong and were able to maintain.
Defensively, hold on to 38 points for the game. They shot 24%. Talk a bit about how the defense, you know, really set the tone of this game for you guys.
Yeah, defense is always our number one priority. We know that even if our offense isn't going well, we can always play D. I think we did a really good job of switching on some of their screens. They're really set-oriented team where they're running a lot of stagger screens and stuff, and our post players did a really nice job of switching on those, staying in help, and just communicating well on defense to get to those screens.
You guys got balanced scoring. 10 girls score. And you know, you had 8 points. Briauna had 10. Actually, 3 players with 8. Talk a bit about, you know, that philosophy of, you know, getting a bunch of girls involved.
Yeah, I mean, we have a lot of talented players on our team, and everybody knows that even if one player is having an off game, somebody else can step up, and it was really nice to not have to rely on one person in this game, and everyone was just hitting the open shot. We were moving the ball. We had a ton of assists. Most of our shots that we made were assisted, so that just shows that we're moving the ball and just hitting the open shot.
Coach, you guys come out strong in the first half, take a lead. They kind of make a little run back. 21-16 at the half. Talk a bit about what you talked about at halftime that led to the second half.
I thought we needed to play a complete 20 minutes with the same level of energy that we started out in the first 10 minutes of the game, and I was really disappointed in the fact of, you know, we let them get offensive rebounds. I think 8 points were off of offensive rebounds in the first half, which is extremely disappointing. And, you know, I just thought our overall level of enthusiasm to play the entire first half was not as well what it needed to be, and I thought we did a much better job in the second half.
You guys opened the second half. Let's talk about that. Obviously, big scoring run. Held on to 2 points, I think, for the first, like, almost 14, 15 minutes. And then obviously, you know, a lot of girls got involved in that whole run. I mean, it wasn't just one girl; it was about 6 different girls scoring. Talk about that team philosophy there.
You know, I think first of all, we were getting defensive stops and we were creating tempo. There was a lot of kick aheads, a lot of transition buckets that we were able to establish. I thought we did a much better job in the second half of recognizing post mismatches, perhaps, and got Dinah and got Alex a couple looks in the low post that we had been missing in the first half. And I just thought we did a better job of maybe distributing the ball and making those simple little passes for easy shots.
You had out rebounded 47-38 and had 18 assists on 24 baskets. So in terms of, you know, and outscored them 28-10 in the paint. You know, you guys really took care of a complete team game today.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, when you look at 10 kids scoring in this box score, that shows that everybody was playing collectively. We got rebounded very well in the second half. And like you said, when you can have 18 assists, 24 buckets, that's pretty impressive in the sense of moving the ball. So we're pretty thrilled with that.
You hold them to 38 points, well below their season average. They shot 24%. Was that really, you know, defensively?
You know, I think we have to give our defense some credit. And I think we also have to understand Tiffin lost her second best player to an ACL last week. So I think they're trying to adjust, and our team knows what that feels like as of last year. But I thought we did a very good job of switching and very good job of defending stagger screens. I was scared to death of all their sets, to be honest, and I thought our team did a tremendous job of communicating and switching. The one thing I will say we need to improve on is containing penetration. We gave up 24 free throws, and I think a lot of those were in the second half, which we cannot be able to do against a great team.